This next performer is coming down from across the Hoochie Mama in Colombo, Georgia, named after my least favorite explorer. Let's give it up, though, for Mr. Theo Pound. I'm feeling real R&B tonight, folks.
I don't know why you put that so far over there. My name's Theodore, like Theodore Roosevelt, the president. Apparently nobody in the fast food industry has ever heard of that name before, because every time I go through a drive-through, they write my name down as Miguel. And I recently figured out what was wrong with me. My name, it starts with an unsounded consonant. That's half my name. And then the other half of my name is a diphthong. EO. And that's my name. I wrote down my stand-up routine tonight. This stand-up routine is called Death.
Woo! Yeah. Satan.
This first joke is called Woke Prometheus. Has anyone in here seen the new Odyssey movie? Show of hands, applause.
I read it.
2 people. I haven't seen it, but I've heard that there are more genders in that movie than there are minutes in that movie. And that's pretty impressive, because that's actually historically accurate, because the Greeks were degenerates. It's okay, I can make that joke. I'm a lesbian woman. Don't laugh. I decided to make my own woke version of a Greek mythology, so I decided to go with Prometheus. Do you guys know the myth of Prometheus?
Yeah.
All right, one person. So in woke Prometheus is smoking a joint. That's the woke part. He's smoking a joint. Prometheus is smoking a joint on top of a mountain with a girl in a wheelchair. That's the other woke part of this. And Prometheus says, you know what, girl in the wheelchair, you're super cool. I'm gonna give you my lighter so that you can go and smoke weed and smoke meat with your village. She says, awesome, thank you. And she takes her new lighter down to her village. She's in her wheelchair, and so she's rolling down the hill. As she's rolling down the hill in her wheelchair, she drops the lighter. And then she gets to her village and she says, guys, Prometheus just gave me the gift of fire. And the village is like, yo, that's so awesome. Can we see it? And the girl in the wheelchair starts patting her pockets. She can't find the lighter that Prometheus gave her. So she says, guys, I lost the lighter. But don't worry, it's okay. Prometheus is super cool. We'll just go back up to the top of the mountain and he'll give us another lighter. So the entire village goes up to the top of the mountain. And when they get there, Prometheus is chained to a rock, being eaten by vultures because he's immortal. And they say, Prometheus, what happened? You were okay 5 minutes ago. And Prometheus says, guys, the gods, they found out that I gave you the gift of fire, and they're punishing me. And the villagers go, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And Prometheus goes, I just hope you guys put the lighter I gave you to good use. And the girl in the wheelchair goes, actually, Prometheus, I lost it. Can we get another one? And Prometheus says, another one. I'm chained to a rock being eaten by vultures because I'm immortal. The moral of the story being that even the most woke people among us can still get canceled. This next joke is called Jeffrey Epstein Midget Lover. And I guess the gist of this joke is, what if they unredact the Epstein files after all this hype, and it turns out that Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump are really just huge fans of the midget community, and then they're just like, they're like, shame on you for shaming midget love. This next joke is called Dylan Sheehan Midget Lover. I had an old drinking buddy, and I would know that he had too much to drink when he would start talking about his love for midgets. And there was one night where he was just like sitting on the lawn in front of one of the campus buildings, and he was talking nonstop about midgets. And I know I had to get him out of there, so I volunteered to take him on Bacchus, which is another Greek god. But Bacchus is this bus that would pick up drunk people around campus and take them back to their dorms, except I didn't know where Dylan's dorm was. I knew where my other friend's dorm was, so I was just going to drop them off at their dorm. Even though they weren't there, they were out getting drunk with us. So I'm on this bus with Dylan, and he starts just spitting in the back seat. I say, Dylan, you can't spit in the back seat. And he says, I'm about to throw up. And I see, Dylan, you're not about to throw up, you're just spitting. And the people in the front of the bus, they hear throw up, so they pass back the throw up bucket. And Dylan starts spitting in the throw up bucket. And then on the side of the road, because this bus picks up drunk people, there are these two really pretty girls who are like super drunk, one was carrying the other, and they were like, we gotta stop for these people. And I say, hold on guys, I think my friend is dying. You gotta take us back to his dorm. Really, he wasn't dying. I was just really hungry. But they sped off and they left those girls behind. I eventually got him back to the dorm. That wasn't his dorm, it was my friend's dorm. And there were two people in the common area that looked like they had just smoked meth because their faces were covered in pimples. You know what meth does to you. And I said, can you guys watch my friend for me? And they said, no. And I said, thank you. And then I left. And I went to the diner, and I made out with my best friend's girlfriend, and then I made out with my best friend, and that's the last time I ever kissed a guy. 6 years ago, by the way, 6 years ago. This next joke is called Woke Resident Evil. Has anyone here ever played Resident Evil?
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Anyone here ever played Resident Evil?
Yeah.
Woo! So this is they're making a new movie. They're making a new Resident Evil movie. So I came up with my own woke version of Resident Evil, like my woke version of Prometheus. And in my woke version in Resident Evil, the zombies will say slurs. And so then it's like, well, then you have to shoot the zombie, right? And so then it's cathartic when you shoot the zombie. But if anyone's ever played Resident Evil, you know the zombies don't die in just one headshot. And so you shoot these zombies a bunch of times, and they keep getting back up, and they keep saying all these slurs. And that's woke Resident Evil. Also in Resident Evil, the healing items are these herbs. They're green herbs, red herbs, and blue herbs. And I think it was supposed to be like a joke, like all the developers were smoking pot the entire time. So in my woke Resident Evil adaptation, the people who get bit by zombies, they have to smoke weed in order to cure themselves from the zombie virus. And that's woke Resident Evil.
1 page.
This last joke is called I Am the Antichrist, and this is the story of how I discovered the funniest joke ever. But I'll have to cut it due to time. Thank you. Good night.
Shout out from Mr. Theo. Mr. Theo Pound.
Don't know about y'all, but I know about us.
Open to everybody. Open mic.